Hey everybody, Guns and Undercover here. Today is Friday, April 3rd, 2020. Time is 10:55 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So I have a good cop story. Now I know there's a lot of people out there not interested in good cop stories because I've noticed, I look at the numbers. When I put a good cop story out there, it's like 170 people look at the story. But if I put a story up there where Gunnison cusses out a cop, all of a sudden I got 6,000 views, you know? So I don't get you people. You cry that there's no good cops out there, and then when I point a story out there where there is a good cop, you don't watch it. So what's the point? I don't get you people sometimes. But I want to have hope for this world that there are a few good cops out there that have some empathy. I know there's a lot of them out there that don't have empathy. They're just government enforcers. But every once in a while, there's one that comes along and does a good act, goes out of the way, doesn't have to do it. And I don't think they do it for publicity. They do it because it bothers them. And they want to, maybe they feel like, look, I can do something to make a difference here, you know? It's not about the badge and the gun sometimes. Maybe they're just being a human for once. But I know some of you out there don't believe that, and nothing I can do to change your mind. But so here's the story. I heard about this on 101.5. It's the radio station here in New Jersey. They have nothing but news and talk during, no, actually it was not, yeah, it was 101.5, my mistake. And they had this, it's like talk radio during the week and the music on the weekend. And they had the story about this cop from Garfield Police Department, which is up in, I don't know what county that is, Union County, something like that. I've been to Garfield, it's a small town. And they're talking about this family that was homeless and they were going to put them in a shelter, and they couldn't go in the shelter because they had a service dog. Now, I don't know what kind of service dog it is. I know service dog, something, when you ask me about service dog, I think that's a nicer name for comfort dog. You know, everybody has a comfort dog. They're lonely and they need a comfort dog. I don't get that whole thing. I don't think a service dog is a blind seeing dog. Because I think if it was a blind seeing dog, then they'd have to let the people in. But anyway, you had this dog and the homeless shelter wouldn't let him in. I don't get it. What are you supposed to do with a dog? Drop the dog off at the SPCA while you're sitting in the homeless shelter? It's bullshit sometimes what goes on. You know, it's like anybody can be homeless. You can have a dog, a cat. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Say to the dog, cat, hey, good luck. See you later. So anyway, let's read the story and find out. I haven't read the whole story. I don't know the whole details. I just know what was said over on the radio station. It says, our Blue Friday honoree. Well, I don't get that whole thing. But anyway, this week is Garfield Police Officer Johnathan Librizzi. Now, this story is over a month old, so I'm surprised it took this long to get out. Officer Librizzi responded to a call regarding a woman and her adult son who needed help. According to ABC7NewYork.com, they were living in their car with a service dog, and the car broke down. Oh my God! You know, when it rains, it pours, right? It was February in Colden, New Jersey, and they were turned away from shelters because most can't accommodate animals. So the officer did what so many NJ cops do every day. Well, I don't know who these so many cops are, because if there were so many of them, why aren't we seeing all the so many stories? He stepped up and went beyond the call of duty. He said duty. Concerned about the family spending the night out in the cold as they had no resources to get the car fixed, Officer Librizzi drove them to a motel and gave them cash to afford the weekend. He also had the car towed to the motel, and the towing company not only brought the car, they fixed it at no charge. Now, I get a little emotional when I read stories like this because it's just it's a good story. And that's basically what the story says. Good on for exemplifying the real heroics of NJ cops. Well, I don't know if that's heroics. I want to say that's, let's give a thumbs up for the cop being a human being. Because I always say, when a cop is being a human, it has a good outcome. When a cop when a human is being a cop, it has a bad outcome. So anyway, you know, you have this Officer Librizzi here who took money out of his own pocket and paid for that motel. Now, he didn't have to do that. He could have said, you know what, you got to get the car out, we're going to tow it. You can't do what you're doing. You know, he could have been one of those ball-busting, jerk-off cops that would do something like that, but he didn't. You know what, he probably picked up the phone, called the towing company that he knows, and says, hey, can you hook these people up? I'm going to pay for the motel. Can you just tow the car over to the motel? And then the towing company fixed the car for the people. So that's the kind of nice things that we need done. See, this is the. I want to say, yeah, that cop is a real hero. I mean, he was a hero to those people. Wasn't a hero to me. He put a good feeling in my heart to know that there's a cop out there that's doing the right thing. Now, you think that cop's going to get a promotion for doing that? Probably not. I bet if he shot somebody in the back and let the dog bite the guy's arm off, he'd probably get a promotion, but he probably won't. I wonder if he'll even get an award for that, for doing that good deed. But you know, it is comforting to hear stories like that. I wish I could report these good cop stories every day, but unfortunately, we don't hear about these good cop stories. I didn't know about that good cop story. That's been around since late February, and here we are on April 3rd, and I'm reporting it, and the radio station was reporting it. So, I don't know. I would encourage everybody, I'll put the link in the description. Go read the story. Maybe you can get a little more update on that, because the story came out in February, and I didn't do a full search on the story, but maybe you can repost it. And we have to reward good cop behavior. They have to be rewarded and know that when they do good things, that we will rally behind them and promote what they do. When they do bad things, then we have to chastise them and let everybody know that they're being a bad cop. And for those of you who are going to just say negative things about this story, don't even bother posting. I'm not interested. It's like the last time I put a good cop story, like, yeah, he probably got back in the car and beat somebody up after that. Do you really think so? I mean, the guy's demeanor alone says what kind of person he is. People go around beating people up. Don't do crap like that, okay? They don't go out and do nice things. They go out and they beat people up because that's how they get off. They don't get off on being nice people. All right, let me know what you think. Maybe with any luck, this story will get more than 150 views. Maybe we'll get 6,000 views, but I highly doubt it because everybody out there just wants to see bad cop stories, just wants to see cops getting beat up, just wants to see auditors yelling at cops, right? Isn't that what you all want? My numbers don't lie. I see what stories get views and what stories don't. You people just want to see the same stupid thing over and over. Somebody pointing a camera at a cop and yelling back and forth. Yeah, that's what you all want to see. I got news for you people. You're not going to be finding it on this channel. And if you don't like it, unsubscribe. This is my attitude now. These people, I don't know. I don't know why I even have 7,000 subscribers on the channel. I really don't, because it's only about 300-400 every week that are watching my videos. And of that, how many of them are cops? I don't know. Johnathan Undercover. Till next time.